The Oklahoma National Guard has distinguished itself in nearly every overseas conflict since World War I. The 45th Infantry Division served in General Patton's 7th Army in World War II and was federalized again just a few years after that war ended to serve in Korea. The division was disbanded in the 1960s, but its heritage lives on in the men and women of today's Oklahoma National Guard. This edition of Stateline follows the 45th Fires Brigade, a group of those citizen soldiers training to serve in 21st century conflict, the war in the Middle East.
What we try to do is create a stressful environment out here. Okay, it's just a small glimpse of what they may see in the battlefield.
They are the latest generation of Oklahomans to be sent over there.
No country can live peacefully in a world that the terrorists would make for us. And no people are immune from the sudden violence.
This is not a war between religions. No one should describe it as such.
The goal over time, obviously, is to have an improving security situation with fewer U.S. troops on the ground and with Iraqis increasingly taking over the lead in policing their own country and securing their own freedom.
We know now that more lives will be lost until the mission is truly accomplished. And our duty is to make sure that parents, families, and friends who lost loved ones will know that they did not die in vain.
They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A trip of over 7,000 miles for the 45th Fires Brigade began on a hot morning in downtown Oklahoma City. 800 guardsmen gathered at the Ford Center to say goodbye.
I love my country. I'm gonna miss my family. And if you're watching this, family, I love you too.
I've been over before though. This is the first time I've been over since I had her, so yeah, I'm the best. It's gonna be hard when you come back, you know, you gotta get readjusted back to me and everything. That's gonna break my heart right there.
Came all over here from Boston to deploy with the Oklahoma National Guard, so it's been a cool adventure, eye-opening experience. New state, new people, new way of talking, but it's good to serve my country in the state of Oklahoma.
Very excited, very proud that it was our turn to go and do our part for the war effort, but at the same time apprehensive, dangerous mission. You know, leaving our families for a year, leaving our employers, and leaving what we know as a normal life as citizen soldiers and answering that call to duty.
The standards, the flags, the martial music serve as a reminder of the reputation of the 45th. Some people bring little flags to wave. Others have shirts printed in the colors of solidarity. Nikki Fry and her family arrived early to get a front row seat.
We got mixed emotions about him going for a whole year away. We got his son with us. His name is Bryson Dale Fry, and we're trying to keep him interested in everything that his dad's going to be doing. We're going to let him know that, you know, he's very supportive. We're going to be very supportive of him, and we're going to miss him so much, but we're really proud of him.
They hate to see their brothers, their fathers, and husbands go, but they know they have to, and the families are proud of what they're doing.
I don't know that it's all hit in very well yet. It's first ceremonial and first time to really get a solid bite on it.
They're proud of me. My dad and mom and and family, they can't be more proud. You know, parents, they always like to worry about their sons and stuff like that, and daughters when they're over there.
Sergeant David Cram has a lot on his mind. His mother is very sick, and tomorrow he's being deployed to Iraq for a year. On this day, the focus is on the road ahead.
We're going to be concentrating on more of what our mission purpose over there. Each one of our units are going to be doing a different mission. The first couple months, it's going to be tough.
Well, in one sense, there's some pride in knowing that he's serving our country and doing his part to keep freedom in America. And another side, sad to see him go because we know there's always a possibility he may not come back. But we love him, and glad he's able to do his part, even as I did my part years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me with a warm greeting to the Governor of the great state of Oklahoma and the Commander-in-Chief of the Oklahoma National Guard, Governor Brad Henry.
You are part of a tremendous and noble tradition. As was mentioned earlier, no less an authority than General George S. Patton himself said of the 45th, it's one of the best, if not the best division in the history of American arms. I certainly concur. In these times, as difficult as they may be, as always, remember that all Oklahomans stand with you.
In just a few hours, the buses will arrive to take the soldiers away. In these last few moments together, families try to squeeze as much in as they can. Sergeant Michael Gildow has been to Iraq before, but that doesn't make leaving any easier.
You ask my wife, she's going to say everything's okay, but deep down inside, you know, it's totally chaotic. The Army trains the soldier, but they never train the family, and it's very difficult when you have a family member, your wife, your mother, your girlfriend, to pick up while you're gone. And for them, it's like, yes, I could do it, but deep down inside, it is a struggle. It's a year of your life that is gone. And I'm not going to see them grow up, they're not going to see me. So they look at it as, I'm not going to be there for the baseball games, I'm not going to be there for the football games, I'm not going to be there when the birthdays are there. So it's going to be a little hard for them. It's a transition for both of us, for all families.
Sergeant Kelly Smith and his family are among the last to leave.
We're a very patriotic family. We enjoy serving our country. I did when I was in Vietnam, but it's a complete different situation for me now when it's my son going than it was me. I just love my son more than I did myself, I think, at that time.
I have good leadership. We've been, training hard for the past year, and I think I'm just ready to get over there and just see what it's like.
We're very proud of him. He's done a good job.
So far.